Main event, obviously Masvidal was going up against a lot tonight. What did you think overall the way the fight played out?
Yeah, played out the way that I thought it might. I thought that if George didn't catch him with something, that's the way the fight would go. And, his takedown defense was unbelievable. He would get taken down and get back up against Usman. It's tough to do. He did it for 5 rounds and, did what he could do. Usman's a beast, man. Guy's a beast.
I saw you talking with George in the cage afterwards. Obviously we knew the result before it was read, but you were talking to him. What was the conversation like?
He was saying, I'll be back. I want another shot.
What do you think? I mean, obviously you wouldn't go right back to that, of course, Gilbert Burns. But when a guy steps in on 6 days' notice, flies halfway around the world, do you feel like maybe, hey, a win or two, we could talk about it?
Well, that was the fight we were working on. That's the fight he was training for. There was a 2-week gap there where he wasn't the fight. But, I heard he was bringing in high-level wrestlers to train with and everything else, and I think you saw that tonight, And as far as his shape, if he wasn't in shape, he wouldn't be able to stop those takedowns. Going into 3rd, 4th, 5th round. He stopped a lot of them, and he got back up when he was down. So, he fought a good fight.
Co-main event, obviously very, very close fight there as well. Were you scoring that one along, and did you have Volkanovski winning? Did you have Holloway? What'd you think?
Listen, man, you can't leave it. You can't leave it to these guys. We got some bad judging. And I don't know, has Max been in here yet? I'm sure he's devastated, and, yeah.
So normally when a guy is 2-0 against, a champ, we don't get to see a 3rd fight. But seeing as how you maybe think it went the other way, do you think?
I don't know. Did anybody in here score it for Volkanovski? Anybody have it for Volkanovski? Nobody in the media? Yeah. So I don't know. We'll have to figure it out.
And last title fight I want to ask you about, of course, the new champion with Petr Yan. What did you think about his performance? Obviously, he seems like a very exciting guy.
Thought he looked good. I thought Aldo looked great for people that were criticizing him, saying he doesn't deserve another title shot. Horrible stoppage by the referee. Should have been stopped way sooner. Looks like we got to tighten up our our refs and judges here on Fight Island.
You said Aldo, I thought, looked really good. I thought he looked
great.
Kind of the old Jose Aldo. What do you think he should do at this point, though? Do you still feel comfortable with him at 35? He's had some setbacks, but he looked good.
He just fought the best guy, and the guy who's lined up for the next title shot, and he looked damn good doing it. He can do whatever he wants.
Just 2 more for me real quick. Paige Van Zandt, she made it clear she wants to test free agency after this. She lost this evening. Amanda Hebus obviously looks like an up-and-coming talent. But is Paige somebody you'd be interested in talking to? She made it clear she wants to test the market. Would you like to have her back?
Yeah, I think that I like Paige. It's like Blades when I talk. When Blades fought last. When you talk all that stuff, I'm not being paid enough, and fighting inconsistently. One time in the last year, injuries, and then got smoked in the 1st round of the fight. She should definitely test free agency.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
The last thing, we got the first Fight Island show in the books. Obviously we've been seeing the operations all week, but just give us your thoughts. Now that you got one in the books, I'm sure you feel like you cleared a hurdle a little bit. What's your thoughts?
No, I always like to get the first one behind me, and we did, and I'm looking forward to Wednesday now, and and just knocking them down. We got it's been great. I don't know how you guys have felt here, but this is amazing. When you think about all the places that we could possibly go, and you think about possibly go if everything was normal, but everything's not normal. So if you think of the places that we could go, there isn't much going on, and the way the service here, and from the restaurants to the hotels to everything, you literally can't do it better than this. You can't be done better than this. The Apex is great. I spent $100 million on that building, and I love it, but Fight Island's tough to beat. You know what I mean?
Hey, Dana.
Yeah.
What do you do with Jorge now, right? Obviously, he got a bump in pay for this fight, so you can't just put him against lower-ranked guys. You're going to want to put him in bigger fights. So what do you do with him going forward?
Who do you do with who?
Masvidal.
Masvidal? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what Masvidal wants to do. He said, I'll be back. We're talking in the octagon, so I don't know what he wants to do. give him some time, see what he wants to do next.
But if he got the pay rise that he wanted, right, you're going to have to put him against bigger name guys like Nate or whatever.
You guys don't know anything about what happened with the deal, so it's all good.
Today you announced UFC 4. You have Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua in the game. How does that happen?
Yeah, because we wanted them. We wanted them, and you know, we thought they'd be fun to have in the game as extra characters. I mean, every year we've done, you know, different things, from Bruce Lee to, you know, now these guys, and yeah, it's awesome. I'm glad they agreed and wanted to be a part of it, and it's going to be a fun game.
Is there a sense of irony that it took the UFC to make a Fury-Joshua fight?
That's funny. Yeah.
Petr Yan, he had a great win tonight. Is Aljamain Sterling the next contender for him?
Who's that?
For Yan, Aljamain Sterling, is he the next contender?
I don't know. I'm thinking about Wednesday.
Yeah, fair enough. Thanks, Dana.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.